Yo guys, what is up? It is Sunday morning. It's like 7:10 in the morning. We're really tired.
Yeah.
But she doesn't look it. She looks real pretty. Got her makeup all did. Rocking our Don't Lose Sight merch. Go support our boy Gavin. Just a 6. Got my I'm gonna keep it stock shirt on. Got out here early this morning. Wiped the car down so she looks decent. And yesterday when we were at work, got the car all cleaned up under the hood, inside everything. So hopefully the weather holds off. It's supposed to rain come like 11 o'clock, I think. So hopefully it holds off. But we're gonna hop in the Mustang and get going because it is time for cars and coffee. So we will catch y'all guys there. All right, we did our good deed for the day. We literally get not even a minute out of the apartment, and I saw something on the road and I swerved and it was a little baby turtle. So we had to pull, turn around and come back over, and Kaylee helped him get up on the side of the road in the grass, out of danger. So we saved the turtle this morning, so I guess we're off to a good start, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So cars and coffee we go. I'm sorry you have to see this little orange light down here. When we did our EGR delete yesterday, we have to get some of those sensors that trick the car into thinking the EGR is still there because it won't go away because we just deleted everything. So that's a very annoying little light. But at least nothing's actually wrong with the car. It just thinks that the EGR isn't working because it's not. We don't have an EGR because, you know, we're trying to make the EPA mad at us even more. Okay, and once again, this is our second turtle in the road. Ah! Haley's running over to go get it now, trying to cross the road. Bring him over here real quick.
It's growling at me.
Oh no, he done closed the shell up. Okay, all right, bye turtle. Okay, that's turtle number 2 we've saved for the day, and it's only like 7:20 something now. So, hey, we are off to a good start. All right, let's see how many other turtles we can catch along the road. Woo! Hey, why did the turtle cross the road?
Obviously, to make us late for cars and coffee.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a new joke if you didn't know that one. That's why the turtle crossed the road. C6 ZR1, especially in that color, like just the gray. It's so simple but effective. I love that color.
Thank you.
biggest cars and coffee they've had yet. Like,
yeah.
So we have all of our normal parking spots, which you've seen from past videos, and across the street. It's gotten so big they've had to go across the street, which we'll try to make it over there in a minute. But it's literally insane.
There's still people coming in too. Like,
yeah.
This is just the first hour.
And it's only 8:50, so it's only been a little over an hour since it's supposed to have started. But this is insane.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hey, y'all got smoke?
Yeah.
Give us some ground.
Oh, Lord.
It is time for us to head out. All of the exotics and all the cool cars are going to Bay St. Louis to eat, so we're gonna go hop in the car and go cruising over with them. So I'm gonna hand the camera off to Kaylee, and she's gonna be the new cameraman for now. People literally lose their mind at Cars and Coffee. All right, after some spirited driving, we have made it to the destination, and downtown Bay St. Louis is now littered with cool cars. Cars and Coffee. We just got back, had to go do our grocery shopping and all that stuff, but we wanted to pick it back up so we can give you a proper outro and also give you the update on basically what's happened with the car so far, because I know it's been a little spotty on some of the uploads just because it's been hard to film everything while we're actually working. But so far, the Mustang, where we currently stand with everything that we've done so far. We didn't do this on video, but we've replaced the front shocks. We did the front brakes, you know, like some of the stuff off camera. You can see from the other upload, we did the splitter on the front, we did the tail lights, and then as far as the mechanical stuff, we went ahead and did the SR Performance cold air intake, which we have right here. We have the 78mm throttle body and the SR Performance intake plenum. One of our issues that we had doing this hang up was the bolt for the EGR actually broke off in the plenum. So that was one of our issues. We had to fix that. That's what caught us up the first time. Since then, we have deleted the EGR. So we have a little block off plate that my uncle made for us. And then we have the whole solenoid, all the wiring, vacuum lines, all that stuff has been deleted. So basically the only thing we have left are these wiring harnesses, which you do actually need to get some of like the dummy sensors or something to have the check engine light go off, because it's telling us, of course, the EGR is not working because it's not there. So we got to get those little deletes for it, because unfortunately the tuner said that they can't turn it off because the EPA is being kind of ridiculous right now, so we can't turn that off. But our next thing is the headers and the exhaust, and I'll let you go over and explain kind of just what the whole ordeal was with the exhaust, headers, and everything.
So our biggest thing was, after we had gotten most of the stock exhaust off, we ran into a few problems. First of all, we didn't realize we needed a mid pipe. So luckily, our friend he has a Mach 1 New Edge. He had ordered a KBB mid pipe that goes with the KBB
BBK.
header. I'm sorry, BBK. The BBK mid pipe that goes with the BBK headers. He just happened to have one. Unfortunately, it is a high flow cat, which is not the one that we really wanted it.
Yeah, we wanted just the straight pipe. We don't really care about cats. Mississippi doesn't have any kind of regulations, so we wanted straight pipe, but we were in a pinch.
Yeah, so, but I mean, it fit well, and it just so happened that he had the exact one that we needed for our car. Because on these, the mid pipe is a little weird looking, one side shorter than the other, the way that they have them underneath the SN95. But once we figured that out, and we finally found that, we also had to drop the K member, which was not fun. That's what took the longest time, is dropping the K member. And then when we took the old headers off, the EGR would not come off. We had to cut it off.
Yeah, so that's why we had to delete the EGR. We had the tubing going down to the back side of the motor where the exhaust was. We just cut it, and if you end up running into the same situation as us, we didn't really care to save the piping because we were just cutting it off anyways, because we have aftermarket headers compared to the factory manifolds. You can go to Home Depot, and you can get a 5/8 brass cap and put some Loctite on it, throw it on there, and capped off.
Like a dream.
And then basically on the top, all you would do is you would just disconnect that little green vacuum line that's on the solenoid. That way it doesn't open up, but you can do that, and you can get that little block off plate, like 20 bucks, no big deal. So the headers are on, mid pipe's on, cat back's on.
It definitely is a little bit of a squeeze, though, I will say, on the SN95s especially, and a lot of people said that on the forums too. They said that the headers and the exhaust, they're not all going to fit the same. Like my SN95 is not going to be the same to your SN95, so it just depends on person to person and what all you have done to the car. But ours didn't go on too bad. It was basically the tailpipes we had the most trouble with, and trying to figure out which way the mufflers, whether they were turning inwards like this, or they were turning outwards like this, or like this. So yeah, that was their biggest hang up.
And then our other one, which we still have yet to fix because I don't really know what to do about it. Whenever we were putting all the stuff back together, the dipstick does not fit with these aftermarket headers.
No.
The way that it's routed, the dipstick originally lays up against the block, and the headers, or the factory manifolds, they have a cut in the middle where the basically the dipstick goes in the middle. Well, these headers, they're all one solid piece, so you have to pull the dipstick out, put the headers on, and then you're supposed to be able to fit the dipstick back down in. That didn't work. We ended up breaking the tube trying to bend it to put it back in, so I just had to take a bolt and some silicone and jam it in the hole just so we don't leak oil all over. So we have no dipstick, which kind of sucks because we can't check the oil now, but that's one of our little problems that we're going to have fixed. But yesterday, before Cars and Coffee, we just went to try to clean it up some. The previous owner had a lot of wire loom. You can still see there's a little bit of red here, and here, and they had a lot of yellow, which was kind of tacky. So we went through, cleaned it up, we deleted the EGR, deleted some extra wiring, because he had a bunch of aftermarket gauges that are no longer there. So we deleted that, just cleaned it up, and it turns out really, really good. The car looks really good, sounds good, it's running good, and we only have more to do from there. Yeah. It's only going to get better, faster, better sounding.
I really don't want to say it's going to get better, because doing the work is not going to be fun. But
the work sucks, but once you get done with it, once you put in that hours, you're gonna, I mean, the reward you're gonna get after, it's definitely gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just wanted to kind of give you more of a proper update of what everything's been done to the car. And in the couple months that we've had it, we've definitely put in a lot of work to it. Some of it's just been off camera, just because it's not really worth recording, you know, some of the little things here and there. But this,
I mean, with it being off camera, unfortunately for you guys, and it does suck, because we, you know, we get so frustrated when the little inconveniences happen that, you know, the job that should have only taken us this much time has turned into a little bit more of an ordeal than we expected. But in all reality, this is the first time that, I don't think you've ever put headers on a car, have you?
No, I have. When my 2014,
Camaro,
I had a 2014 Camaro, I put headers on. But that was way before I started YouTube, so
yeah,
we didn't record any of that.
It's been a while since then. So I mean, this is the first time that you've even gotten to actually build a car too.
And I'm sure anybody watching that works on their own stuff, you know that any project that can go wrong will go wrong, even if it's something simple like this intake manifold. That was only supposed to take, you know, a few minutes, just bolting it down. EGR bolt broke off, and then that just turned into a whole nightmare from there. You know, just, it's one of those little things that turn into a big nightmare.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. At the end of the day, all the little things that hung us up didn't really take more than like a day to get fixed. It might have inconvenienced us that day when we were working on it, but we were able to get it fixed, the next day or so. So it hadn't been bad. The car's, I mean, it's been good to us so far. It's held up. It's been running really strong. Hadn't given us any issues. So I mean, definitely pleased with how everything's gone so far. The next wave of stuff that's going to be happening to it's definitely going to be a lot more time consuming. It's going to take a lot of work, but what's going to come, definitely going to be worth it. We're not really going to give you any more hints than that. You just have to stay tuned. Got a couple little smaller projects we're going to do to the car before we start our last big mod, which the one we're really excited about. But yeah, I mean, the car's been coming along great, and just stay tuned. Let us know what you think. We're super pleased with how everything's gone, and we hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, I guess that's really going to be it.
Yeah, that's everything.
All right, y'all take care. We'll catch y'all guys on the next one.
Peace.